Hello everyone. So today's topic in Boardroom Rights is tips for directors on how to analyze board meeting agendas. It is a very important topic. It is said that board can make or break the company, and fate of the company depends on the quality of decisions taken in the boardroom. Effective decisions can only be taken in effective board meetings where the directors are engaged, there is energy and synergy in the boardroom, and educate and appropriate information is provided to directors to make them think and speak in the boardroom. Governance is not asking about wrong or right questions, but about taking timely, right decisions and futuristic choices based on the information provided. Effective board leadership can be best demonstrated by the quality of decisions taken in the best interest of the stakeholders of the company in the meetings. Directors are liable for decisions taken in the board meetings. They are primarily responsible to show that all the decisions are taken to the best of their ability and are viable, affordable, and enforceable. No excuses are accepted from directors who says that I was not present in the meeting or I was not aware of the decisions taken in the board meetings. It is settled legal provision that if any director has not objected on the decisions taken and it is recorded well in the minutes, then he shall be collectively accountable. Directors should have skin in the game after occupying the board seat. So when board meeting agenda comes to you as a director, spend enough time reading the agenda and its supporting papers so that you can demand right amount and kind of information if needed from the management before the meetings. It is your duty as a director to demand information from the management for taking decisions. So studying and analyzing the agendas before meetings is very important task which should be taken very seriously by all the directors. I am sharing few tips for analyzing the agendas by asking following question to oneself. First is, what are the direct and indirect issues presented in the agenda for discussion? Mark the items which are only for information, which are only for discussion, and which are only for decisions. Second is whether agenda items align with the strategy and policies adopted by the company. Third is what is the status of action taken on the decisions taken in the last board meeting. Carefully analyze the action taken report of last board meeting decisions. Fourth is what are the answers to the issues raised in the last board meeting from the CEO and the concerned department. Fifth is, does the agenda has a right mix and balance of agenda items on all the major areas of the company, that is strategy, finance, human resources, branding, products, competition, risk and compliances. Sixth is whether CEO report on strategic performance issue and CFO report on financial matters and compliance report is enclosed with the agenda. Seventh is how can the progress of any issue decided earlier can be measured. Eighth is whether agenda contains any sensitive news which requires urgent actions or separate meeting of directors for discussion, excluding participation of CEO and the management. Ninth is what is a way to ensure the authenticity of the information and documents provided by the management in the agenda where there is a doubt. 10th is whether supporting papers are explicit to contribute towards decision making process, that is to check whether these papers include executive summary of the agenda item, background of the item, proposed budgetary financial implications of the proposed item, and proposed resolution with the recommendation of the CEO and the department head. 11th is how do I add value to the decision making process in the next board meeting. So if you are not able to get answers of all these above questions in the board papers or memos which is provided to you with agenda, never hesitate to seek answers to these questions from the CEO, chairman, or in the meeting itself, as it is a basic right of the directors. No matter how small and immaterial the information is, directors should always confirm it if in confusion. The point is not asking right or wrong questions in the meeting, but what matters is your engagement and contribution towards the consensus decision making process in the boardroom by raising concerns, which is only possible if you have done your homework properly before attending the meetings. Constructive boardroom discussions should be there. Always add your value to the board, but always remember that after the decisions are taken, in spite of minor differences internally, board should have one voice. Thank you.